and St-Pierre at Physikinaction. Today we're going to make a vegan banana bread ice cream. Sounds good, eh? We tweaked it a bit, so I'm anxious to get a taste of it. So we're going to start. The recipe calls for roasted pecans. If you don't have roasted pecans, because we have the raw ones straight from the store, what we're going to do is we're going to actually just put them in the pan and let them roast for a bit until they become a little oily on the top. That's how you'll know they're made. Just about right. We're going to chop them first just because I don't want to have to chop them once they're hot. Okay, so we're going to start with that. So we're going to we chopped it, we're just going to throw those in. So we're done with caramelizing our pecans. What we're going to do is we're going to use frozen bananas. There's 7 in there. Make sure that when you put them into the freezer that they're nice and ripe. And we did the mistake of putting peel in because somebody said it was okay to do that. Not so fun to take the peel off. I've read somewhere else that all you have to do is you take your ripe bananas, you break them up into pieces, you put them in a baggie, Ziploc it, and then they're good for months. So that's the better thing to do. So we're going to drop them into the blender one at a time just so that the frozen bananas don't create chunks, and we'll add the other ingredients as we go. Ready? You may have to wood up. Ooh, it really looks good. It smells awesome. And you want to make sure this is smooth, so that you can actually blend the other stuff and not get big chunks of banana as you're eating this. Looks about right. So we're ready to add the other ingredients to this. And I'm also going to do this while it's actually mixing. I'm just thinking that it's going to stay creamier and smoother instead of being all clumped up in one spot. We're going to be adding cinnamon, cocoa nut sugar, Baileys. Get some Baileys. All of them are about half a tablespoon, and a pinch of salt. And when we're all done, then we're going to add the pecans. Now, we're using a vanilla bean, so what you're going to do is you're going to cut it open in half, and you're just going to split her up, and you're going to use the contents of that. You can use straight vanilla extract. It's just I bought these for the heck of it, and I wanted to try it. So we're going to scrape the insides, and we're just going to throw it in. It seems a little harder than I thought it would be. Now, once you see that your sugar and everything's well integrated in here, so it's quite smooth, Right now it's thawing because it's been blending for a while. So what we're gonna do is I prefer using an aluminum plate bowl, okay? Put it in the freezer. It's already gonna be cold, so when you add the contents to it, it's gonna hold its shape. We're gonna add the pecans to that, and then we're gonna put it back in the freezer for a couple hours, or until it's stiff enough to make a nice scoop with it. We don't want it all sloppy like this. So we're gonna add our pecans in there. It's pretty full. I'm hoping it fits. You're just gonna fold it in, and it tastes really good. If you have a bigger bowl, use it. We had 2 out just in case, but we didn't have it in between. The other bowls look really big. And it's about right. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna let it sit in the freezer. If you want, if you're not gonna have it on a top rack or something, I would suggest that you maybe put saran wrap over it so that nothing falls into it. You wanna have something that's smooth and clear. And if it's gonna sit for long enough, you don't want it making a gross coat on top. You want it nice and smooth, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna just put a piece of saran wrap on it and put it in. So this is what we have after 3 hours. It's still a little bit tacky. If you leave it longer, it definitely gets stronger. It gets a little tighter and a little bit, more firm. This is how we're gonna eat it. And we have some caramelized pecans on top, and it's actually really yummy.